It is very rare to find a story that has it all, and this anime is perhaps the closest I have seen. Normally an anime trades something to achieve another, such as plot for character or ending for length, but it really isn't the case here. So without further ado, let us answer the question, what happens when X-Men meets a nursery rhyme in Studio Shaft's latest masterpiece, The Blindfold City Actor, or The Mekakucity Actors. Mekakucity Actor took place in a somber summer city, populated with faceless people and various illusions of death, such as stop signs and crows, making it the perfect ingredients for an easygoing anime. So the show was originally inspired by Hatsune Miku's short, Kagero Days. The tone of the anime is very dark and suspenseful. And the anime also took a page from Bakemonogatari by focusing on non-essential dialogues, at least at the beginning of the anime. And the music is absolutely staggering, and is creatively inserted into the anime, creating some of the most extremely creative and entertaining sequences I have seen in recent times. However, right out of the gate, the anime actually doesn't take itself way too seriously, which is kinda strange considering the dark overtone. Until about episode 6 or so, which completely changed the personality of the anime as the plot takes center stage. So the whole transition into Depressingville kinda happened after episode 6 when Shaft redid the classic Kagero Days, or Happy Mode if you love the idea of your loved one dying a terrible, horrible death. So overall, if you're looking for a cruise in the park and just want to unwind on a Monday evening, Mekakucity Actor might stress you more than what you're bargaining for. On a side note, Studio Shaft really worked their magic on this one. Fully equipped with the eccentric color, weird shape, and of course the famous head tilt, making the death of your loved one, plot, extremely good looking and colorful. So the anime took a page from Clannad and took a little bit of the plot and described it at the end of every episode. So kind of like Marvel movies of late, you really have to sit through the credits or else you actually might miss important storylines. And the culminating segments of these short stories really describe the spine of the plot. Without getting too deep into spoiler territory, the segment described a monster falling in love with a human but was ultimately denied a happy ending. With that being said, the described plot only kinda took center stage after the latter half, and was good news for me as I enjoyed the non-focused wandering around at the beginning of the anime. And truthfully, the plot itself was nothing special. The gold of the anime really comes down to being able to make such a plot so relatable through their characters. But however, with that being said, the nursery story plot of this anime isn't bad by any means. Just contrasting to everything else the anime did right, it seems a bit unsubstantial. So the character is honestly the best part of the show. Most one-season anime struggle to create a character that the audience can feel empathetic to. But Mekakucity Actor managed to make every single character so relatable that is frankly quite stunning. And the characters are not only lovable and somebody that you will want to cheer for, they also reach the empathetic breaking point where you really feel bad for the character within like 5 minutes. So the other thing that really made me relate to the character to this degree and this quickly is probably Vivi from Final Fantasy IX, because you didn't feel anything for that little guy within the first 10 minutes of the game. You honestly have no heart and you're just a monster. Plain and simple. However, the show's fun value kind of decreased for this reason, as the plot literally focuses on taking these lovable, awesome, and well-casted character and breaks them, like a little small raccoon gnawing on the person that's tied up until that person is completely swallowed whole. Yeah, that's what that image is supposed to do to you. Now, the anime is previously described as having a very dark overtone, as the show is literally littered with crows, stop signs, yield signs, and black cats. Screw that cat, screw that cat! So from the get-go, you knew something terrible would happen to these characters that you've grown attached to, and honestly that weight really makes you want to turn everything off and just make it all go away, like hiding your face in the pillow during horror films. But the ending as a whole makes this whole masochistic adventure worthwhile, and another absolutely incredible accomplishment for a 12-episode series, as one of the biggest weaknesses for these trailer-type series is the ending. Okay, so this show is brilliantly executed. There are so many groundbreaking marks that it really should inspire slice of life anime, or anime that is to come. So can this anime really match up to the legendary 12-episode anime such as Madoka, or maybe even Furikuri? Nah, Furikuri did all this in 6 episodes. So the show is similar to many legendary animes of the past, such as Death Note and Code Geass, in the sense that you marvel at what the author is doing, but at the same time, you just don't really enjoy the idea of just having your favorite character shafted constantly. I mean, I love the characters, and I really honestly go back to the show for them, but just seeing their imminent demise and the whole show just forecasting that just makes it super depressing to watch. With that being said, however, I give this anime a 10 out of 10. As my personal views regarding this anime honestly isn't worth anything since they're not scientific facts. And the production, story, plot, and character of this anime is honestly perfect. And this anime is definitely something worth buying and stored in the Turtle Treasure Cove of all the legendary anime of the past because this anime is honestly that good. So thank you for watching Anime Review. This is Chen, and I hope to see you next time.